Are you consistent when things are going well? When the candles are green, the setups are really good, and the profit is ticking up? Staying disciplined feels easy. But what about when you take a sharp loss? What about when price suddenly reverses against you? Or when you miss an entry you've been watching for hours? In those moments, something happens inside you that no trading book can fix. Your heart starts racing, your breath becomes shallow, your jaw tightens, your mind suddenly floods with noise. There's chaos in your mind, and then you feel it, an overwhelming, almost primal urge to do something, to click the mouse, to move the stop, to get back what was taken. If you aren't catching yourself right at that moment, at that very moment that physical sensations begin, it's game over. The trade is lost before you even execute it. Not because your strategy failed, but because you have handed the keys of your multi-million-pound potential to a dysregulated nervous system. Before we go any deeper into the mechanics of your brain, let me give you some context on why I look at the markets through this lens. Trading just hasn't been my career in the past. It's been part of my life since I was a child. Several members of my family were very successful traders back in the day, and from a very young age, I was almost a fly on the wall watching how professional traders think, act, and succeed. I saw firsthand that the difference between the elite and the struggling wasn't technical, it was psychological. It was about how they held themselves in the face of uncertainty and challenges. Now, I also traded Forex for many years before specializing in these fields that actually move the needle. Trading psychology, clinical hypnotherapy, NLP, and belief system restructuring. This led me to found the Hypnosis for Traders Academy, and over the last decade, I have been honored with 29 global awards for my work in supporting traders at a subconscious level. Now, my passion for helping traders achieve lasting consistency continues to deepen because I see the same patterns repeating across the globe. Traders are trying to solve a biological and psychological problem with a mathematical solution. It doesn't work. Now, here's what I need you to understand. There are two invisible systems that determine whether you will achieve the freedom you're looking for. It isn't your strategy. It isn't your 5-year plan. These two systems are the belief system and the nervous system. Once you understand how these two systems interact, the mystery of your inconsistency is finally gonna vanish. Most traders believe consistency is a product of discipline. They tell themselves, if I just follow my rules, it's gonna work out. They think they can muscle their way through emotions with logic. But here is the reality. Your nervous system reacts before logic ever shows up to the party. When the market moves in your favor, everything feels easy because your biology is at peace. Your belief system reinforces your confidence, and your nervous system stays regulated in rest and digest. You may find that decisions feel clearer, execution effortless. But the moment you take a loss, or price pulls back, or even you make a stupid mistake, in your mind, a stupid mistake, your biology flips a switch. Your nervous system fires instantly, moving in to sympathetic activation. This is the fight, flight, freeze response. Your body prepares for a physical threat even though the threat is just numbers on the screen. Your breathing changes, your thoughts accelerate at a frantic pace, and in that split second, your belief system activates its stored subconscious patterns. What a loss means about your intelligence or your future, whether you're actually in a position where you can trust yourself, whether you need to escape the discomfort of being wrong. This is where consistency is decided. It's not decided in your trading plan, it's decided in your biology. Now, think of your belief system as the operating system of your mind, and I specialize in the belief system. It filters every tick, every candle, and every news release before you even consciously perceive it. It determines how you interpret losses. For a professional, a loss is just a business expense. For a trader with a fractured belief system, a loss is a personal rejection, an attack on their self-worth. Now, if your subconscious belief system tells you that being wrong is dangerous, you will find yourself freezing at every entry or revenge trading to prove the market wrong. Every trading decision passes through this filter first. Now, if you believe you don't deserve to be wealthy, you will subconsciously find a way to blow your account. And I promise you, this is how powerful your belief system is. While the belief system is the software, the nervous system is the hardware. It determines whether you actually access your clarity under pressure. So when your nervous system is dysregulated, it doesn't matter how many courses you've taken or how many books you've read. The thinking part of your brain, the prefrontal cortex, shuts down. You are left with your reptilian brain, which only knows how to survive. So, this is why you overtrade to feel something other than anxiety. This is why you hesitate on a perfect setup because your body is in freeze mode. This is why you close winners too early because your nervous system can't handle the threat of profit disappearing. You cannot execute what you can't regulate. When these two systems are aligned, consistency feels natural. It is quiet and calm. When they are at battle, your performance collapses, regardless of how good your strategy is. Inconsistent trading is not a strategy problem. It is a biological misalignment. Now, professional traders, they don't force themselves to be disciplined. That would be exhausting and unsustainable. Instead, they do two things. They train their nervous system to stay regulated. They rewire their belief system so that uncertainty no longer feels like a threat. When your nervous system is regulated, a loss doesn't hijack your brain. It feels like a shrug of the shoulders. Uncertainty doesn't feel like a monster under the bed. It feels like a professional environment. You stay present with what is on the chart. You trust your execution implicitly. So, what happens is you start to finally detach your self-worth from the P&L. This is where clean execution comes from, and the ability to trade with a cool head even after a string of losses. This internal foundation is exactly what I focus on in one of my courses. It's called the Nervous System Reset Micro Course. I designed this specifically for the trader who is tired of the emotional roller coaster. And it really is about working on a subconscious level to help you and your nervous system to understand that trading is not dangerous, it's not a threat, and to help you trade calmly under pressure. You can find out more information in the links below. So I hope this brought you some more insight, some understanding about really what goes on for traders. And more importantly, please invest in the two most important systems. Number one, your nervous system. Number two, your belief system. I will see you in the next video.